What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, that dude. Let's talk about what y'all talk about, which is an amazing article that names the top 10 athletes who train insanely hard and the top 10 athletes who rely mostly on talent. So basically, who was gifted and worked their butt off and who was gifted and didn't work. Allegedly. So we're going to get into that, take a deep dive, because I want y'all to beat it up in the comments and guess some of these names or add some names or take some names off this list. Because, hey, man, that dude worked hard. Y'all just mislabeled him. Or, he didn't work hard at all. He just got through. So we know how that works in all walks of life. It's the nature versus nurture conversation, natural talent versus I ain't tripping. You know, we can go all kind of ways with this, so we will. But before we do all that, you got to make sure you support this channel by subscribing. Then you support the community by going to projecttransition.org. You go right here, click that QR code, projecttransition.org, and leave your email. Simple as that. Become a volunteer, a global giving community member. How about that? Simple as that. Just an email. Or you want to go further, you can leave a donation, or you can become a gym member. A gym member is a giver every month. You support our programs, our skills camps, our mentorship programs, and you add to our resources so we can help more kids get exposure and experiences. James Washington did it, and now James Washington also gets this book as well. Thank you guys out there for your support. Now, let's have some fun. This article cracked me up. I love a list. Who doesn't love a list, right? Gotta love a list. So we're gonna have some fun with this list. Right here, top 10 athletes who train insanely hard and who rely mostly on talent. All right, let's go. Number one, who you think it is? Say his name. Yeah, y'all know what it is. LeBron James. LeBron James is number one. All right, I'm going to read a little bit of this excerpt because it's pretty cool. Some athletes sculpt greatness through years of disciplined grind, seen in relentless routines and punishing diets. Others seem to defy logic, leaning on their sheer instinct, raw skill, or even chaotic habits to shine on the world's biggest stages. This list takes a sharp look at both sides before we visit those who coasted far on talent. Let's see those who earned every inch through grueling work. LeBron James, right? Here we go. Cristiano Ronaldo. All right, 7% body fat, lower than the average elite athlete, not just you and me, fat people. Elite athletes trains up to 5 times a week, probably more, including late night gym sessions, post matches, protein heavy meals daily. I should be on it. Eat 6 of them. He also sleeps in 90-minute cycles to maximize recovery. What? He must be in that hyperbaric chamber. Okay, now the hyperbaric chamber is next level. I got offered to do that. I need to do it. My big old fat butt. Add some digits to my body fat. It's not 7%. Who else you think they're gonna talk about? You got to look out for these ads. So sorry. Usain Bolt. Yes, stride length reaching over 2.5 meters. Damn. Bolt stands tall in sprint history, focuses on speed and power development, trains mostly at sea level, and uses sled drags, plyos, and weightlifting for explosive speed. His lucky superstition is eating chicken nuggets before races. Almost got another category, didn't he? Look at that. All that running he doing, it does not matter. Who else he got? Djokovic. We know that. Novak. Gluten and dairy eliminated from his diet for peak energy. Wow. Djokovic practices mindfulness and yoga daily to maintain mental clarity. Credits a plant-based diet for faster recovery and performance, and sleeps in a hyperbaric chamber to simulate high altitude conditions. Wow. And to stimulate, right? Goodness. Okay. Beast. I mean, all these guys are pretty obvious, right? Tom Brady follows a strict anti-inflammatory diet with 0 caffeine or nightshades. What? He don't drink caffeine either? Starting at 6 a.m. he trains. He practices pliability workouts and drinks up to 25 glasses of electrolyte-infused water daily. Due to sugar content, he avoids fruits except bananas and blueberries. He looks like it. All these people look like it too. Like, you look at me, you're like, damn, where the fat at? All right, Venus. All right, let's see if Serena get on here. Uh-oh, I don't think we're gonna see Serena. Training 4 to 5 hours daily, combines court practice and gym workouts, switch to a raw vegan diet. After syndrome diagnosis, Sjogren's, and she uses dance workouts and agility drills to maintain speed. Diverse training methods, she builds endurance and speed. Go Venus, bring your sister along. Oh no, Simone Biles trains up to 32 hours per week, often performing hundreds of routines with men and women, transgenders as well. Nah, she got in trouble with that. Her workouts are so intense she requires a foam pit for landings. They all do. Don't do that. Before a session, she eats oatmeal and fruit, and during peak prep, she starts practice at 7 a.m., ends after sunset. All right. Give me some more. I can't wait till we get the other list. I know y'all waiting too. LeBron James spends $1.5 million on his body. We all heard that, including trainers, tech, hyperbaric chambers, cryotherapy, personal chefs throughout the season, and trains with resistant bands underwater to reduce joint stress. Damn! I need to bring my bands in the pool. During recovery cycles, he sleeps 12 hours a day. LeBron ain't living. Half his life is sleep. What? Who knew that? Oh, man. He looks the part. He's 40, going to be 41, still giving you 25 a game. Shut it. Now I know somebody else going to say, y'all ain't going to add the part that he... Stop it. Y'all stop it. David Goggins. Yes, I ran into him in Vegas one time. He wasn't running either. He was with his wife, but he was just chilling. Brutal daily routine starts at 4 a.m., 15-mile run, and then he runs over 100 miles in a single go during ultra marathons. He completed Navy SEAL Hell Week, and he stretches for 2 hours every evening as mental training. We need to step our game up. Everybody on this damn video. What? 2 hours every night? Talking about him doing some yoga? Nope. All right. Eliud Kipchoge. Not only does live in a modest Kenyan training camp with no luxuries, he also runs over 120 miles a week to maintain world record pace. His diet consists mainly of ugali and vegetables, some porridge. To stay humble and focused, he shares a room with teammates. Shoot. I ain't even gonna say nothing about that. That's gangster. Man, he from the bottom. He from the bottom for real. All right, let's get to the other side, though. Let's go somewhere else. All right, this guy, Alex Honnold, I don't know who he is, and I'm not gonna be disrespectful, but I'm gonna respect y'all time, so whatever he's doing. He's climbing routes mentally in his free solo climbs. Up to 6 hours, lives in a van to stay close to climbing locations. Oh, he going in. And he trained for over a year to free solo El Capitan. While these athletes train so hard, many others let their talent speak. Here are the other 10. Let's do this. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most, and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. Let's get to it quick. I know they're going to clown. I know who they clowning. Iverson, I knew it. Famously dismissed training by saying, we talking about practice. During the press conference, multiple coaches confirmed he rarely attended or focused during team practices. Despite his lack of preparation, he won the NBA MVP 2001. Who else? John Daly, look at that belly. Look at the difference in look. Known for smoking breaks between holes during tournaments, Daly won 2 majors with minimum coaching or training discipline. He rarely practiced and skipped some warm-ups during tournament play. Also, he admitted to drinking 15 Diet Cokes a day during tournaments. Now, I can do that, 15 Diet Cokes. Ronaldinho, I can't say it, Ronaldinho Gacho. Barcelona teammates reported he would often skip practice at the morning because he was partying. Once showing up to training, still wearing nightclub clothes. He relied on exceptional ball control and creativity more than physical prep. He was so naturally skilled that coaches built strategies around his improvisation. Damn. Let's get some more. Oh, yeah, Nick Kyrgios, yep. Openly stated he doesn't need a coach and never travels with one. Refusing structured training programs, he played based on instinct and talent. Sometimes he tanked matches mid-tournament to preserve energy. And he once beat top 10 players with almost no preseason prep. Silly. J.R. Smith fined multiple times for skipping practice sessions. Smith relied on his natural shooting ability and athleticism. Stay competitive. He often stayed up late, occasionally impacting his rest before games. And once he forgot to score in the NBA Finals and dribbled out the clock. God dang, dog. This is amazing. I hope y'all interested in this. This is cracking me up. Mario Balotelli, managers including Balotelli's lack of effort in training. I couldn't say his name, Jose Mourinho. His frequent missing the training sessions caused frustration among Manchester City staff. In training, he wore opposing team jerseys as a prank, and he claimed his talent alone was enough to win matches. Shaq admitted he came into several NBA seasons out of shape, and Phil Jackson revealed he often used regular season games to get fit. He used meditation and visualization techniques to prepare mentally for games and relied on size and raw power rather than conditioning. Yeah, look at that. Look at them cheeks right now. I know what that is. I got those. Those are liquor store cheeks. You've been drinking. Look at that. Diego Maradona. Training sessions were minimum even during World Cup years, led Argentina to victory. He was reportedly battling drug addiction once arriving at a match overweight. He still dominated play with no strength training, scored the goal of the century. Damn, all lit. Andrea Pirlo, a lot of soccer, I guess. Stated he didn't sweat in practice, even high-stakes training. Coaches allow him to skip physical drills due to his football IQ and precision. He practiced free kicks alone instead of running laps and drank wine the night before World Cup matches. And our last one, Benoit Pierre, known for drinking beer out courtside during matches, sometimes refused to run during points and still won sets. Pierre admitted that he prefers not to train. Fine for tanking matches and skipping mandatory workouts. He said tennis was just a way to fund my lifestyle. Basically, I'm here to live, not to play tennis. And tennis is going to help me live better. All right, let's get into this real quick because we all know that it's about hard work and it's about talent, nature, nurture, etc. But working hard beats talent when talent is not working hard. So doctors always tell you, you can't out-train DNA. Simple as that. I don't care who you are, right? So if somebody is gifted and they're going to go work, you ain't beating them. But most of the time, it's that balancing act. It's the seesaw. The gifted, the curse of the gifted is those people with all that talent usually don't work as hard as those without, because those without know they can't even keep up unless they work extra hard. The proverbial 110%, right? So we see that all the time in sports. You see the most gifted kids you ever met, and you're like, damn, he didn't go pro? He didn't make it? And then you see some kid, you're like, man, move. Then you look up, you at a draft party saying, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were going to make it, right? So it happens all the time. So the key to it all is trying to maximize whatever you were given, right? You ain't even got to think that hard about it. No matter what your talent level is, everyone should check in, clock in at 100% work ethic, and we know that's not true. So how do you rig it, right? A lot of people try to play that art. They try to play that science and art of, I'm up here, but I got to work like here, or I'm down here, I gotta work up here, or I'm up here, I'm gonna work down here, right? Because no one likes to go to square one. Square one is like, I gotta restart. You know how it is. When you open a new device, a gadget, anything you get, you don't wanna read the instructions, right? And square one is kind of like basic fundamental instructions, again, to restart. Most people don't wanna do that. They skip steps, especially the gifted, because they're like, I ain't gotta do all that. So there is a time efficiency conversation about talent, about nature, about nurture, about working hard that we all got to respect. It ain't just you lazy. Like Shaq, as crazy as it sounds, Shaq couldn't, do what Kobe could do in terms of physical conditioning. Just physically, he couldn't. Big man break down. You start doing all that crazy stuff and all them hopping and jumping and chasing and stairs and all. Stay your butt down, right? He fighting gravity in a different way. But at the same time, you ain't got to be lazy, or according to all those reports, you also ain't got to just tap out. So it's a balancing act, no matter who you are. If you're raising your kids, I wanted to do this really for the parents and raising their kids. Like, am I pushing them too hard? Is he working hard enough? Well, you can see the results and those guys and what they have committed. That's why I wanted to read the captions. Now you see what it takes to get anywhere, let alone be elite at it. So had some fun with that. I hope you guys did as well. Every show ain't got to be me crying about what's happening in sports and sports media. Sometimes it's just like, damn, what's up with these people that are actually supreme athletes? It's amazing to see the road, the journey, stuff you got to go through just to get it. I know I did. I used to go to Throw Up Mountain. I used to go to the sand dunes and cry like, oh my God, I don't want to run this. There are so many times I put my hand in that dirt, didn't want to run, but if you want to go get it, you got to go get it. If you want to win it, you got to want it. Simple as that. So, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But before we do that, we always make sure we take care of your dough, boy. So make sure you go to my team and monitor debt resolution. You hit the QR code, you hit the website, pt.monitordebt.com. If you are in debt, you want to get out of debt by next year, like my man Jonathan, married man, 3 kids in debt this year, 2025, 2026, he's going to be debt free. That could be you. So how do you do that? Well, you got the personal debt, you got student loan debt, medical debt, credit card debt. Man, I've been trying to watch all these elite athletes, Usain Bolting them around the world debt. Well, you know what you got to do? You got to call. What number? 866-204-0071, 866-204-0071. Give them a call, monitor debt resolution for your financial wellness solutions. All right? Check the link in the description for your financial wellness prescription. All right. So now, you know what we do on this show, boy. Oh, this is going to be a funny rap. We flow, boy. We doing the la-la. Yes. La-la, 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 la, la-la. La-la. It's the king again. La-la-la-la-la. Hard work versus you just born with it. Let's go get it. Yo, Bron in the gym still getting that sweat. Year 21, but he moving like a rookie threat. Ronaldo, 5 a.m., drills in the ring. A machine on the pitch and body from pain. Kobe in the gym when the lights went black. 10,000 shots, a Mamba attack. They ain't just born, they built like bricks. Chasing greatness like a friend that can't quit. You can't out-train DNA. But if the chosen also grind, ain't no other way. Talent without hustle, that fade be fast. While the dogs who grind gon' always last. Born with it, cool. Work for it, true. But mixed together, ain't nobody stopping you. Woo! AI was raw, no cap, no script. He said practice and then drop 40 quick. John Daly with the SIG, golf cart swerving, still hitting birdies like his liver ain't hurting. Talent so wild it don't make no sense, but without that grind, that ceiling get dense. Could have been goats with that daily burn, but the candle don't last if it don't take its turns. Some got gifts, some got grit, but legends, oh, they got both. They never quit. You can't teach height, speed, or vision. You can build strength, skill, precision. DNA meets discipline in the lab. One show up early, the other got swag. But the real ones know, deep in their heart, the talent with no work gon' fall apart. So salute the beasts that go beyond fate. Kobe's, LeBron's, grinding late. Don't sleep on the naturals with flair. Just no hard work, catch up anywhere. You can't out-train genes. You can't outrun lazy. Grind, God-given, legendary, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, baby. This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come. Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so